Hey, God's people, it's another Worth and Wonder Wednesday. And I tell you what, as we talk about God's wonder, one of the things that we see in Scripture is it was because of the knowledge, understanding, and wisdom of God that the heavens and the earth were created, right? And so we can use these three components of God's wonder when we're talking about cultivating healthy relationships. Yes. And so what do I mean by that? That God can show us how to obtain knowledge about this person that's beyond the roles that they play in our life, right? So instead of just seeing a person as my father or my mother, my sister, right, my uncle, and the things that they have done or my expectations tied to those roles, I can begin to ask God how to use these three areas to really begin to understand them. Because we've been talking about this past Sunday, we were talking about receiving and grieving. And many times we're grieving because a person is no longer here in the earth, but we also may be grieving because the relationship isn't as healthy as we desire, so we can't invest the time that we would like to within the relationship. So then we say, God, how can I use your knowledge to be able to see this person differently? Right? And then help me to understand their story in a new way, so that I can see them the way that you see them, so that I can accept them for who they are, not just based on my expectations, right, when it comes to the role they have in my life. And certainly you can pray the same thing for you, that they would see and accept you based on your story, right? Not just according to the expectations. Because when I understood my mother's story as a little girl and the things that she had to walk through, the things that she had to consider in her life, then it helped me to love her better, right? And then I was able to ask God to give me the wisdom of this understanding so that I can apply it to our relationship, so that we could love each other right before she left the earth. But I tell you what, it's never too late, because God can give you insight. He can give you knowledge and understanding to be able to see that person beyond who they were in your life, so that you can accept them and then cultivate a more healthy relationship. I hope this helps. Love you.